Harry and Meghan have got the South Park treatment. The episode has just gone to air in the United States. And Harry and Meghan, well, they were treated like the prince and princess of me that they deserve to be. Here's just a little taste.
This is an outrage! We'll just see how he deals with my blue penis!
They're now releasing a version for kids. I don't know if you know about this. It's a twist on The Princess and the Pea. It's called The Prince and the Pea.
That must be so hard. Just another notch in the belt for their trauma.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Jesus, what did they do to you?
There's so many moments of truth in that episode that makes it so funny.
And the bit I love about it is the brand management. And in the sequence about brand management, Harry actually gets convinced by the South Park gang that he needs to be a bit more authentic. Have a look.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
With this garbage, where apparently Harry and Meghan want to sue the makers of South Park for being hilarious.
So, we'll see you in court. You know, I have been so deeply upset by this.
We all know the infamous privacy tour episode of South Park, and Meghan Markle is still losing sleep over it. She's got the phone in one hand, her lawyer on speed dial, ready to scream, "Sue them all," over this roast. We're talking pure cartoon chaos, full of shade so heavy you could build a palace with it. Well, she wishes, but South Park satire won't stop.
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy.
South Park rules.
They fucking rule.
They went at Harry and Meghan.
She's suing them.
And they're trying to sue him. It's like, don't
What are
fucking
you're suing South Park?
kick
really?
that hornet's nest. Do not.
Really?
Oh my-
They hurt our feelings. Our feelings are hurt. Wah, 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 wah. Respect our privacy. South Park's racist and misogynistic.
They think, so you know, I never ask for attention. It just naturally seems to want to find me.
It's a mystery.
Hazawaza keeps saying that I have charisma, but I just think I'm relatable.
And now the internet can't look away. It started as a cartoon joke, but now it's a full-blown internet circus. TikTok can't look away, Twitter's in meltdown mode, and YouTube's exploding with reactions. South Park didn't just roast Meghan and Harry, they served a cultural takedown with extra spice.
What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir?
Of course, the reason we laugh is because it's true.
And the reality is you can't sue a cartoon. It's satire.
Gee, Meghan. Oh, I've missed you.
Hi.
I heard you weren't getting along with Dorit.
What?
She hates delete.
And no matter how many lawsuits Meghan files, South Park isn't stopping. In fact, rumor has it the next episode might feature her in a hilarious pregnancy parody twerking video. Now that would break the internet and her royal nerves.
Why are we so mad today? Because we want our privacy.
Every grievance, every private conversation, every subtle slight turned into a headline, from Oprah to Spotify to Netflix, you know, to staged whispers in People magazine. It's been non-stop. The worldwide privacy tour on South Park, it's come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right here.
A fucking friend. Fuck that. Fucking fuckers.
Fuck.
And that's his first word.
Because if there's one thing South Park loves more than a running joke, it's making the sequel even wilder. So Meghan better be careful. One cringe clip from her camera roll, and these guys will have another episode storyboarded before lunch.
Oh, we need to protect South Park at all costs. It's unbelievable.
You said it. I mean, I think that possibly they could be the only people who are busier than Harry when writing his book and Meghan while doing the Netflix series are Harry and Meghan's lawyers. They have been firing off legal letters to all and sundry. I mean, everybody that anybody has had one from Harry and Meghan, and they don't like things being written about.
Bye, guys. How was your first day?
I was fired, but they did let me take some expired cake pops home. Want one?
Yes.
It's no secret that South Park, the American animated sitcom running for 26 seasons, loves to push the limits with their stories. They throw pop culture jokes around like confetti. But the people they target don't always find it funny. In fact, sometimes they take it so seriously that it turns into a full-blown drama.
If a program like South Park has deemed them, look, they lampoon a lot of things, and that's one of the points of the program. They like to prick bubbles in people's ego. Well, they've done it, and in that case...
What's your favorite drink? We'll make that first.
I really love tea. I've always wanted to know how to make it.
Our most basic drink other than water.
I'd love to know how to make that one too.
How to make water?
Yes.
How I prepare water for my guests. Some water that I got from the spring in my backyard. Whatever you do, don't use tap water. I'm just gonna sneak a taste. You flower paddle. H is always calling water water, and there you have it.
Creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone recently stirred up the media again by making fun of a very famous royal couple. You know, the pair that's been stuck in the headlines since their romance went public back in 2016. The episode had jokes so sharp, so over the top, that social media exploded. TikTok couldn't look away, Twitter went into meltdown mode, and YouTube was flooded with reaction videos.
It's fine, I'll go it alone, just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
Oh, that's awesome. It continues with the appropriate skewering of them running around the world saying, please don't look at us, but look at us, don't look at us, please look at me.
Down with the motorhead. We deserve our privacy.
But while fans were laughing, Meghan Markle wasn't. According to reports, she was furious, picking up her phone, calling her lawyer, and allegedly planning to take legal action against South Park over the roast. And let's be real, no matter how many lawsuits she files, Trey and Matt aren't the type to back down. If anything, they might just make another episode, and this time, it could be an even more ridiculous parody, maybe even poking fun at one of her own viral moments.
Which disappoints Harry and Meghan.
And also, you know, it's really hard to sympathize with kind of the complaints and the woes of a couple like this. Again, like the episode said, they're very wealthy. He's been handed everything he has on a platter. You know, they're literal royals. They're living in a multi-million-pound house in Southern California. I mean, really, what grievances do you have that most people can relate?
Everything, Harry. Life is hard. Most people struggle.
I have red hair. I know struggle.
Oh.
Because if there's one thing we've learned in 26 seasons, it's that South Park doesn't care who you are once you're in their sights. The jokes won't stop. She'll never win against two guys with a cartoon and zero fear. And this royal roast, it might just be the beginning.
It's so funny, too, that you keep calling me Meghan. You know, it's Megan now. People were saying meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
H was at the H has been, H called me with H, and H was out, and with H.
That I'm trying to replace Harry's mother. Oh, of course not. I specifically only want Harry to think it.
You clearly believe strongly in self-love and self-confidence. Where does that come from?
I'm glad you noticed that.
The episode doesn't just poke fun, it goes full roast mode. There's a scene with a cartoon lawyer named Sir Suit giving a dramatic lecture on defamation law, only to get whacked in the face with a rubber chicken. It's ridiculous, over the top, and exactly the brand of humor Parker and Stone have mastered, turning legal drama into visual chaos.
The neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yes, they're being super loud and I'm trying to work on my brand. You guys, I am so sorry. I totally was gonna play with you guys online, but the Prince of Canada and his wife moved in across the street from me. They had this huge jet parked in front of my house, and then they kept trying to get me to buy their stupid book and...
Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim. Yeah, that's totally me!
Wow, look at all these people. You weren't kidding when you said Suits was a global and cultural phenomenon.
That's not my class. It's an AA meeting.
Oh.
For Meghan's team, that means every move risks becoming the next joke. But for South Park, that's not a warning, it's an open invitation. They'll mock entire belief systems on air without blinking. And the idea that one celebrity could stop them? Well, that's like thinking you can outshout a megaphone with a whisper. Good luck with that.
And then people kept wanting to get a picture. You know, because I'm on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, a lot of people coming up to us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I brought some of my homemade ketchup. I'm coming out with a line of condiments, ketchups, mustards, that sort of thing.
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
In the TV world, outrage is like free marketing on steroids. The more people rage, the more screens light up, and guess who's cashing in? Word is, a couple of big-name sponsors quietly backed out, clutching their pearls. But for every nervous brand that exists, there's another stepping in, thrilled to plaster their ad next to a royal-sized roast. And let's be honest, South Park's creators have been playing this game since dial-up internet.
Wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy. And you know what else? To hell with Canada, we are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We want privacy.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler victim. That's odd.
Now here's the plot twist. Meghan's legal threats? Exactly the kind of rocket fuel this episode needed. What was supposed to be a takedown turned into the year's must-watch train wreck. Social media's drowning in memes, TikTok reenactments, and YouTube explainers. At this rate, the only damage control happening is South Park brainstorming their next move. Rumor has it, they're considering a fake royal ketchup ad for the sequel.
So all you'd have to do is Instagram yourselves using my ketchup. It'd be a huge help.
I see. Well, that's something we'll definitely think about.
So yeah, we're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods, which, you know, would be huge. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We weren't. That's two today.
There's not enough liquor in the world to make you tolerable.
Even Meghan's closest allies are reportedly breaking into cold sweats not from loyalty, but from re-watching her Netflix special like it's a crime scene. Scene by scene, they're flagging anything South Park could turn into a meme grenade. The problem? That's basically every scene. In entertainment, there's an unspoken law: never poke a cartoon that eats outrage for breakfast.
So how was your audition?
The show was canceled by the time I got there.
Well, we don't need you to work anyway because I'm able to find this.
What happened to your ring?
I gave it to the working people.
We're the working people.
He seems to be doing well.
What the fuck is going on with Harry?
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
The more Meghan pushes back, the more the show's creators sharpen their knives, and trust me, they've outlived celebrity meltdowns, political blacklists, and entire moral panics. Now, instead of quietly walking away, Meghan seems dangerously close to becoming the ultimate cautionary tale. The person who tried to rewrite the internet but accidentally inspired the sequel episode. Rumor Mill says the next parody could feature an animated royal tell-all with interpretive dance, a baby crown, and a giant privacy banner.
This is clearly a parody. This kind of comedy sketch has been upheld time and time again by our Supreme Court. I realize things are a little weirder over in Great Britain, but they've got absolutely no case. Their real problem is they've become an international laughingstock. And for that, they don't have South Park to blame. They have only themselves to blame.
At this point, it's less about whether Meghan will win the fight, and more about whether South Park will have enough screen time to fit all the new material she's handing them on a silver platter. The internet's already writing the punchlines, and Trey Parker and Matt Stone are just picking which ones will sting the most.
Terrible idea. We could change the course of history. You always say that, but doesn't history pretty much suck? I mean, the Crusades, Hitler, Prince Harry marrying Meghan Markle. Again? Oh, like all of your wives are so much better.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy fucking Kaling.
In trying to silence the laughter, Meghan may have accidentally turned the volume up to max. What began as a single jab from a cartoon has now snowballed into a worldwide roast, each joke echoing louder than the last. The irony? In the quest to protect her image, she's given South Park the one thing they love most: endless material.